Welcome back to Basket Today. Here's the latest rundown of the NBA, highlighting the top performances and breaking down what's next for some of the league's top teams. 1. Boston Celtics. The Celtics are off to an impressive start at 4-2-0, holding on to the top spot they secured last season. Rookie Baylor Shireman has had limited minutes so far, while Jordan Walsh is stepping up in Sam Hauser's absence. Coach Joe Mazzulla continues to manage a roster that seems ready to defend its title. Next, they're hitting the road with upcoming games against the Pacers, Hornets, and Hawks. 2. Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder are also undefeated at 3-0, with Alex Caruso making an immediate impact on defense, filling the role previously held by Josh Giddey. His defensive presence has anchored OKC's lineup, with the Thunder allowing just 84.2 points per 100 possessions when he's on the court, a significant stat for a team aiming for deep playoff success. Coming up, they'll face the Spurs, Bulls, Clippers, and Magic. 3. Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland is showing up strong, with a 4-0 record, a jump from their previous ranking of 10. Ty Jerome is playing solid minutes after returning from an injury that kept him out most of last season. Averaging 10.8 points, Jerome is shooting over 60% from the field, a potential sign that he's found his place in Cleveland's rotation. The Cavs' next big challenge includes the Lakers, Magic, and to matchups against the Bucks. 4. Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson has fit in seamlessly with Dallas, averaging nearly 20 points per game on a scorching 45.5% from deep. His presence, alongside Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, boosts Dallas' perimeter threat and defensive depth. While Thompson is working to dismiss doubts about his defensive abilities, Dallas currently holds a 3-1 record. They'll face Houston, Orlando, and Indiana next. 5. Minnesota Timberwolves. After a 2-2 start, the Timberwolves are experimenting with the Randall Edwards duo, both players recently scoring 30-plus points with 5 three-pointers. With Karl-Anthony Towns out, Randall's integration is key to keeping the Wolves competitive. Minnesota faces a strong upcoming lineup, including the Nuggets, Spurs, and Hornets. 6. Los Angeles Lakers. New head coach J.J. Redick is navigating his debut season with a 3-1 record. The Lakers lost their last game against the Suns after blowing an 18-point lead, a challenge Redick admitted was on him. Still, the Lakers' positive start has fans optimistic. Look out for their games against the Cavs, Raptors, and Pistons this week. 7. Phoenix Suns. Phoenix has a 3-1 record, with Tyus Jones providing reliable minutes at point guard. He's averaging 10 points and is among the league's best in assists and steals. This consistency could be the key to Phoenix's success as they face a challenging schedule, including the Clippers, Blazers, and Sixers. 8. New York Knicks. The Knicks are 1-2, with Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges leading the charge, averaging a combined 34 points and 19 rebounds. The Knicks will need more contributions from their bench as they take on Miami, Detroit, and Houston this week. 9. Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s return from injury has allowed Jay Huff to shine as a backup center. Huff's recent performances, including a career-high 18 points, earned him a new contract. Memphis will need his energy as they take on Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia in the coming days. 10. Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero's 50-point performance has been the highlight of Orlando's 3-1 start. While Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's defense has added stability, Banchero's offensive power is driving the team's early success. They'll be facing the Bulls, Cavs, and Mavericks next. 11. Golden State Warriors. Buddy Hield scoring off the bench has given the Warriors the offensive boost they needed after Klay Thompson's move to Dallas. Hield is averaging 19 points per game and shooting 50% from both the field and beyond the arc. Golden State will be relying heavily on his production, especially with injuries affecting their roster. 12. Philadelphia 76ers. With Joel Embiid sidelined, Andre Drummond has taken on a larger role, averaging 10 points and 13 rebounds. The Sixers sit at 1-2, and they'll need to up their game as they face the Pistons, Grizzlies, and Suns this week. 13. Denver Nuggets. Russell Westbrook's arrival brought energy, but inconsistent shooting. He's improving each game, recently scoring 22 points in a win over the Nets, the Nuggets will be looking to build chemistry as they face the Timberwolves, Jazz, and Raptors. 14. Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee's sole win this season came in their opener, where Gary Trent Jr. held down Tyrese Maxey, but the Bucks have struggled since, with a 1-3 record. They'll try to turn it around with games against Memphis and Cleveland. Before continuing, remember to subscribe for more news and updates from the NBA. 15. New Orleans Pelicans. DeJounte Murray's injury has left a gap in New Orleans' lineup. Without Murray and Trey Murphy III, the Pelicans were outscored significantly in recent games. They'll hope for a strong showing as they face the Warriors, Pacers, Hawks, and Trailblazers. 16. LA Clippers. With Jeff Van Gundy now on the coaching staff, the Clippers have improved defensively, holding a 2-1 record. They'll continue to lean on their new defensive system, facing the Blazers, Suns, and Thunder. 17. Indiana Pacers. Unfortunately, Indiana's hopes took a major hit with James Wiseman's Achilles injury. After an impressive preseason averaging 8.5 points, Wiseman's debut was cut short, scoring only 6 points in 5 minutes before the injury. Without him, the young Pacers squad is struggling, currently sitting at a 1-3 record. Let's see if they can turn things around, starting with tonight's game against the Boston Celtics. 18. Miami Heat. The Miami Heat bring in fresh talent with Kelaware, the 7-footer selected 15th in the draft. Although he's only played one game, his performance during the Summer League showed promise with 4 double-doubles. Ware could be an intriguing partner alongside Bam Adebayo in Miami's frontcourt. Miami holds a 2-1 record and will host the Knicks next. 19. Sacramento Kings. New to Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan has already made an impact, scoring an average of 24 points in his first 3 games and ranking in the top 10 for free throw attempts. Not only is he contributing points, but he's also bringing valuable veteran leadership to the Kings, who have missed that presence in recent years. Sacramento's upcoming road trip includes stops in Atlanta, Toronto, and Miami. 20. Atlanta Hawks. Dyson Daniels is making a difference defensively in Atlanta. The former Pelican, acquired in exchange for DeJounte Murray, leads the NBA with 7 pass deflections per game and contributes nearly 13 points on 50% shooting. With Trae Young by his side, Daniels is fitting into the backcourt just as the Hawks had hoped. 21. Houston Rockets. For Houston, Tari Eason is a defensive standout. After returning from a knee injury last season, he's already grabbed 10 steals and scored 13 points against Memphis. Despite some risky plays, Coach Ime Udoka values Eason's versatility and defensive instincts. The Rockets, at 2-2, are gearing up to face the Mavericks tomorrow night. 22. Chicago Bulls. Chicago's strategy to speed up the game seems to be working. With Josh Giddey leading the way, the Bulls currently have the NBA's highest pace. Giddey's all-around stats are impressive: 14.3 points, 6 assists, and nearly 8 rebounds per game, plus 46% shooting from three-point range. The Bulls face Orlando next, aiming to keep their transition game on fire. 23. San Antonio Spurs. With Trey Jones sidelined, San Antonio's rookie Stephen Castle is stepping up on defense. The lottery pick logged a season-high 27 minutes against the Rockets, showcasing his defensive chops with 2 steals and a block. Castle's maturity and physicality are turning heads as he learns from seasoned players, including future Hall of Famer Chris Paul. 24. Charlotte Hornets. New coach Charles Lee emphasizes defense with his most important guy or MIG philosophy. The results are promising. Charlotte is 7th in effective field goal percentage allowed, a massive leap from last season's 29th place. They're also holding their ground on the boards, now a mid-tier rebounding team, a big improvement from last season. 25. Toronto Raptors. Raptors rookie Jonathan Mogbo made a big impression with 12 points, 9 rebounds, and several defensive stats in Toronto's only win so far. With Emmanuel quickly out, the Raptors are relying on Davion Mitchell and rookie Jamal Head, despite combining for nearly 10 assists per game. Turnovers are an issue. Can the Raptors cut down on mistakes? Time will tell. 26. Brooklyn Nets. The Nets celebrated coach Jordi Fernandez's first NBA win after defeating the Bucks. It's a rebuilding year for Brooklyn, but being competitive is key. With a draft loaded with prospects, Brooklyn might benefit from a rough season. Yet wins like Sunday's boost morale as they work on establishing a competitive culture. 27. Portland Trail Blazers rookie Donovan Clingan has made his limited minutes count, posting a league-best 14.5% block rate. Even as Portland navigates a challenging season, Clingan's impact behind DeAndre Ayton could give the team a valuable defensive boost. But veteran Deni Avdija is struggling with his shot, making only 6.7% from deep so far. 28. Detroit Pistons Tim Hardaway Jr. has become a consistent outside threat for Detroit, shooting 48% from three and creating space for Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, who together average 47.3 points per game. Although still winless, Detroit has been competitive, with each loss by fewer than 12 points. Tonight, they face the 76ers and hope to secure their first win. 29. Utah, as it's been a slow start for Jazz rookie Cody Williams, averaging just 2 points on 18% shooting, but the team is excited about his potential. Williams' athleticism and basketball IQ give the Jazz hope that he'll find his footing as the season progresses. Utah has a chance to shake off its rough start against the Spurs. 30. Washington Wizards all eyes are on the Wizards' new rookie, Alexander Sayre, with 2 blocks in each of his first 3 games. Bub Carrington has also provided offensive power from the bench, averaging 13 points over the last 2 games. Though in a rebuild, the Wizards are looking for that spark from Sayre and Carrington to bring some excitement back to DC. Thanks for tuning into Basket today. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything NBA. Until next time, keep hooping.